Hello, my name is Bonnie Gratz, and I am the Artistic Director of New Vintage Theatre Company. And you might recognize me from some of my films, including the bus safety film, Rad, Hypersapien, or Lip Sync. No? Oh, well, maybe you recognize me from some of my recent Kelowna onstage performances in such plays as My Favorite Fairy Tales, Waiting for the Parade, or The Terrifying Bonehouse? No? Well, I can't say I'm not surprised. You see, I'm a Canadian theatre artist, and as such, I'm highly unrecognizable. But today, with the magic of television and the World Wide Web, we have a very exciting treat for you. My theatre company, New Vintage Theatre, has been working on a parody soap opera here in Shaw's beautiful studios called As the Sun Burns. Now, it's based in Kelowna, but in 5 fictionalized locations. They include Summer Eve Spa, Wellness Center, and Churro Emporium, the Grape Winery, Sapphire Flashbacks Disco, the Jubilee of Humanity Hospital, and the El Gran Man Luxury Hotel. The characters are inspired by Kelowna, but let me tell you that any resemblance to any Kelowna citizen, living or dead, is highly coincidental. And I'm pleased to tell you that no animals or children were hurt in the filming of these episodes. So, kind patrons, sit back, relax, and feel the burn as we start our parody soap opera, As the Sun Burns.
As the sun burns.
Did you not hear me knocking?
Yes.
So why didn't you help me?
I guess I was just thinking.
Thinking? What is there to think about? You walked out and your mother locked in a crawl space, yelling for help.
I was wondering who my father might be. You haven't told me.
I have to know for sure before I tell you.
You might want to find that out sooner than later, before another accident happens.
So much drama with you every day, Annabelle. I have never met someone so over the top. Now, where is DJ Corny? It is election night.
I can't believe I lost to Colin Bazran.
Well, you tried your best, sir, and that's what's most important.
I came in last place.
You tried your best.
There's no silver medal in an election. There's no participation award. There's no gift certificate for an ice cream cone with the double scoops and the sprinkles and the chocolate and vanilla
Ice cream.
And I have all of those things. I wanted to be the mayor. And you, where were you? I paid you the big bucks. You said, I'm gonna make you the mayor. And where were you on election night?
Unfortunately, I was locked underneath the floorboards of my house by my psychotic daughter, yelling for help.
A likely story.
Well, DJ Corny, you may not have been elected mayor, but I think you're something more than that. You're my only friend.
Sure thing, kid. Sure thing.
And you're also the only friend to so many. Jimmy the Hitman.
Wait, he's a real hitman?
Oh, yes.
I thought that was his last name. I thought he was joking about all those people. Oof.
Oh, and this disturbed mother.
There's her.
I would hardly categorize myself as disturbed.
her psychotic daughter, who, frankly, scares me a great deal.
Oh, you're not the only one. She scares me too, son.
So, I propose you call yourself the People's Mayor.
As your press secretary, I wouldn't advise that.
Well, you know what? You're not my press secretary. She is.
You're kidding me!
I don't joke. Call yourself the people's mayor. If the people complain, send them to me.
You heard her. The people's mayor is now in the building.
Let's celebrate. Can we get ice cream?
Mr. Toulouse, you called me here for an interview, but I don't understand why I had to leave a urine sample when I arrived.
Perhaps you may recognize this young lady.
Well, yes, of course. It's my hotel manager, Julia St. Vincent. But why are those two here?
I cut short an interview for Hollywood Now to be here. Vinnie Toulouse, you're such a hack. Nobody in the industry respects you. And to ask us for a drug test to appear on your cheap VMZ show? Well, that's the lowest of the low.
And I know low.
If I didn't love seeing myself on television so much, I would have turned down your request. But I'm a generous person, and I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt.
Fool. Toulouse and I go way back, and I know all of his affairs are illicit ones. Come on, Vinny. What's the jig? Time is up.
Mr. Toulouse didn't organize this. I did. See, my whole life, I've always gotten everything that I ever wanted, like jewelry from Tiffany's, hot boyfriends, designer clothes, amazing shoes, cars, houses, exotic vacations. And the only thing I never knew was who my real parents are. So I did some research. And thinking is something that I hate doing. And I've narrowed it down. Here, right now, on this stage, one of you is my real mom. On January 11th, 1997, I was born at the Jubilee of Humanity Hospital, and one of you was my mother.
Ooh la la! I mean, this is good stuff, eh? So here we have the rich hotelier with the 1970s hair, and then we have the beautiful blonde bimbo TV star, and we have the conniving, blackmailing bordello owner, any of which could be your mother. I mean, this makes for a great show, huh? So, Miss Julia St. Vincent, I have hired the best genetic expert I could find at the Jubilee of Humanity Hospital to tell you which one of these women is your mother.
He's no genetic expert, he's just a kid.
Oh, he is expert. I tell you, he really knows where the chips fall, eh?
Now, before I announce the results, I'd just like to remind you.
Yes?
Yes.
I'd like to remind you all to stop by Danzy Man's Chips and Snack Stand at the Jubilee of Humanity Hospital. We're having a sale on chips this week at a 20% discounted rate. And now the results of the maternity test. It would appear the winner is number 3.
Well, who's number 3?
Oh, and number 3 is Summer's Eve. I mean, what a devastating result. I mean, how does it feel to end up with the worst mom ever? I mean, you might have been the daughter of a rich hotelier or a beautiful TV star, but no, you get this conniving, blackmailing, the lowest of lows for your mother.
I always knew that if I went down this road, it could lead to heartbreak. We'll always have a connection, Vanessa. We may not not share a bloodline, but we'll always share the same taste in shoes. And Roxy, you can always invite me to the TV tapings in LA, especially the ones with Ryan Gosling. Mr. Toulouse, I'm ready to be Summer Eve's daughter and accept all the good and bad that goes along with it.
I'm glad you like bad, little girl, because that's what you're gonna get. I'm just not so sure Tiny's ready for a sister. But let's see what we can do. You know, I never thought I'd end up with you when I gave you up. You sure cried a lot when you were born.
Well, here I am, and I want to learn all about you and my father.
There'll be time for that later. I think we'll get you ready for the family business. What do you know about blackmail?
Mr. Toulouse, you will pay for this humiliation.
So, join us here next time on VMC for all the juiciest gossip in K-Town. Well, that's a wrap. Hey, where's that poutine cart anyway? Eh?
Oh, this way.
Oh.
I wonder, whatever happened to that big girl I had with that handsome manager from Kelly O'Brien's? I was named Miss Kelowna Friendship that year. But after that happened, I didn't feel so friendly anymore. Jimmy certainly was threatening this afternoon. I can't help that all men fall in love with me. I've invited him on a boat ride this evening. And I'll make that Sean come along too. Perhaps you can kill two birds with one stone. Yes, I'll make that Mr. Sean Black join us in our killer situation.
Oh, someone say killer, because I've been looking for the wickedest killer ocean waves to surf all day.
Oh, Sean, how nice of you to pop by. You are such a joker. I've told you before that there's only freshwater lakes in the Okanagan. There isn't an ocean. Would you like to go for a boat ride tonight with my friend Jimmy and I? I'll show you the deepest part of the lake.
Sounds rad.
Baron. Yes, it's baby brother. Things are going well. Yeah, we're going for a little boat ride tonight. And if all goes as planned, I'll finish them off. She promised to show me the deepest part of the lake. And once they're gone, Project Annabelle can move into phase 2.